The air in the photography world is electric, and the current is flowing directly from Nikon. After years of methodically building its Z-mount ecosystem, the company delivered a one-two punch with the flagship Z9 and its more compact sibling, the Z8, effectively conquering the professional full-frame market. But now, the rumor mill is spinning faster than ever, suggesting Nikon is finally turning its attention to two crucial, and long-neglected, corners of its lineup. If the whispers are true, we are on the verge of two of the most significant camera launches in recent memory, a true spiritual successor to the legendary D500, and a high-resolution monster set to challenge Sony's dominance. Let's start with the camera that thousands of wildlife and sports photographers have been pleading for. For years, the Nikon D50 DSLR was the undisputed king of APS-C, or DX format, cameras. Its blend of a rugged pro body, a flagship autofocus system, and the 1.5x crop factor that gave telephoto lenses incredible reach was a game-winning combination. Since the mirrorless transition, that throne has sat empty. Nikon's D50 and ZFC are delightful cameras, but they are entry-level and mid-range, lacking the speed, power, and professional controls D50 users demand. This has left a gaping hole in the Z system, one that competitors like Canon, with its EOS R7, have happily exploited. Now, it seems, the wait is almost over. The name on everyone's lips is the Nikon Z90. This isn't just a new camera, it's a statement. The Z90 is being positioned as the apex predator of the APS-C world, a baby Z9 in the truest sense. The rumored heart of this beast is a 33-megapixel DX sensor. This pixel count is a strategic choice, placing it in a head-to-head battle with the 30-point-5-megapixel Canon R7. It promises a fantastic balance of detail and low-light performance, but its true magic lies in that crop factor. Imagine your favorite 400mm lens suddenly becoming a 600mm equivalent, all while resolving 33 megapixels of detail. For birders, aviation enthusiasts, and sideline sports shooters, this is the golden ticket. But a sensor alone doesn't make a flagship. The Z90's power will come from its integration of Nikon's top-tier technology. The biggest expectation is the inclusion of the same advanced, AI-driven autofocus system found in the Z8 and Z9. This is Nikon's ace in the hole, an AF system that can intelligently detect and lock onto the eyes of birds, animals, people, and vehicles, combined with the reach of a DX sensor, would be a simply killer combination. It would provide a level of performance currently unavailable in Nikon's mirrorless lineup. Speed is the other part of the equation. Rumors point to a 15 frames per second burst rate. While respectable, the real question is what the electronic shutter can do. To truly compete with their R7's 30 FPS electronic bursts, Nikon will need to deliver serious speed. This leads to the question of sensor technology. Will the Z90 feature a stacked sensor, like the Z9 or the Fujifilm X-H2S? A stacked sensor would allow for those blistering burst speeds and a blackout-free viewfinder experience, virtually eliminating rolling shutter. However, it would also dramatically increase the cost. It's more likely Nikon will follow Canon's lead with their R7, using a more traditional and cost-effective sensor, but leveraging its powerful processing to manage speed. The biggest rumored advantage, and a potential knockout blow against its main rival, is in body image stabilization. The Canon R7 famously lacks IBIS. If the Z90 arrives with the rumored 6 stops of stabilization, it will be a monumental advantage for handheld shooting, especially with those long telephoto lenses in challenging light. For the hybrid shooter, the Z90 is expected to be a serious tool. Speculation points to oversampled 4K video at 60 frames per second, delivering crisp, high-quality footage. Added options for 120 FPS, or perhaps even 180 FPS in Full HD, would make it a potent camera for capturing cinematic slow motion. Ergonomically, the camera is expected to lean towards its photography-first heritage. The rumored 3.2-inch tilting touchscreen, rather than a fully articulating vlogger screen, suggests a design optimized for field use. Furthermore, the inclusion of dual card slots, with one high-speed CAF Express Type-B and one versatile SD card, screams professional intent. This is a workhorse camera, built for reliability and performance. If Nikon can package this power AF and stabilization into a body that feels like a true D500 successor and prices it competitively, the Z90 won't just be Nikon's best mirrorless APS-C camera. It could become the new default choice for action and wildlife photographers everywhere. But Nikon's ambitions don't stop with APS-C. On the other end of the spectrum, the full-frame high-resolution war is heating up, and the Z7 II is beginning to show its age against rivals like the Sony Alpha 7 RV. This is where the second major rumor surfaces, the Nikon Z7 III. This camera isn't poised to be a simple incremental update. It's shaping up to be a revolutionary leap, a true hybrid monster designed for those who demand the ultimate in detail. Whether in stills or video, the conversation starts with the sensor. While some whispers mentioned an astronomical 67-megapixel sensor, the more likely and logical component is a 61-megapixel BSI sensor, likely sourced from Sony. This would put it in direct competition with the A7 RV, offering landscape, studio, and commercial photographers a staggering canvas to work with. The ability to crop aggressively or print in enormous formats without losing quality is the primary draw. But a 61MP sensor creates a massive data bottleneck. How will Nikon handle it? The rumored answer is a massive processing upgrade, dual Speed 7 processors. This is the same engine found in the Z9, and its inclusion would be transformative. It would mean faster processing, better noise reduction at high ISO, a critical challenge for high-res sensors, and a snappy, responsive feel, even when handling massive 61MP files. This processing power unlocks new realms of performance. The Z7i's burst rate is modest. The Z7i is rumored to hit 20 frames per second. This is a game changer. Suddenly, the high-resolution body isn't just for static subjects, it's a fully capable action camera. Combine this with the 493-point phase detection AF system, almost certainly enhanced with the latest AI subject detection algorithms, and you have a camera that can track a moving subject and render it with breathtaking detail. The stabilization system is also rumored to get a massive upgrade, potentially jumping from 5 stops to an incredible 8 stops of compensation. This would be class-leading performance. There's even talk of integrating the focus point VR seen in the ZF, which prioritizes stabilization around the active focus point, further improving stability with long lenses. Perhaps the most significant evolution for the Z7i is its rumored transformation into a true video powerhouse. The Z7 line has always been photocentric, but this new model is expected to rival dedicated cinema cameras. Rumors suggest 8K video at 30 frames per second, possibly with a crop, full sensor 6K readout for gorgeous oversampled 4K, and 4K at 120 frames per second for high-resolution slow motion. The real headline for videographers, however, is the potential for 12-bit and RAW internal recording. This provides immense flexibility for color grading in post-production. Crucially, leveraging the heat management designs perfected in the Z8 and Z9 would mean the Z7 III could record these high-resolution formats without the overheating issues that plague competitors like the Canon R5. In terms of build, we can expect a robust magnesium alloy body with extensive weather sealing, a 3.2-inch 4-axis tilting touchscreen for flexible composition, and a state-of-the-art electronic viewfinder. Rumors point to a 5.76 million EVF with an astounding 4000 nit brightness, making it crystal clear even in the brightest sunlight. This camera is being designed as the ultimate hybrid tool. The expected launch window is sometime in 2025, with a price point predicted to fall between $3,500 and $3,800. This would be a strategic position, more expensive than its predecessor, but significantly cheaper than the Z8, attracting a wide range of professionals who prioritize resolution above all else. While we must wait for official confirmation, the picture emerging from the rumors is clear. Nikon is no longer playing defense. It is on the attack, moving to fill every strategic gap in its lineup. The Z90 is poised to be the high-speed, high-reach APS-C champion that wildlife and sports photographers have craved for years. The Z7i is shaping up to be the high-resolution hybrid flagship for professionals who refuse to compromise on detail, whether in stills or video. If these rumors pan out, 2025 could be one of the most exciting years in Nikon's history, and a very nervous one for the competition.